Good morning, everyone. It is a cool, brisk morning in New Hampshire. I'm loving it. It's a great day to be on the AT. This is day one of New Hampshire. I was just dropped off by my shuttle, starting the trail today. And starting out immediately with an uphill. Today, my primary goal is 16 miles to the Trapper John shelter. And my stretch goal, if everything's going well in terms of how my body feels, time, trail conditions, weather, all of that, if everything's going well, my stretch goal will be Smart Mountain. There is a shelter at the top of Smart Mountain that used to be an old fire warden's cabin, and that's where I'm headed tonight. It's gonna be cloudy most of the day, but there's a chance of weather tonight, rain, as we get into the evening hours. So getting into the shelter is going to be sort of a priority for me, so I can stay dry. Again, packing wet, having a wet tent just adds weight. So there's my goals for today. I had a good, successful Nero yesterday in Hanover, and I'm set with a 3-day resupply, and I'm excited to get this day started. Thanks for being with me. So the first climb of the day is over, and not too bad. This is called Velvet Rocks. I assume because of the pine needles covering the rocks at the top. So far, the trail has not been bad. There's rocks and roots, but in my opinion, they make good footholds. So quick check-in. We're about 8 miles in, and boy, the morning is going great. The trail's been very good. Some ups and downs, but they haven't been too steep. For the most part, the terrain's been clear. There's some rocks and roots, but again, like I mentioned, stepping stones. Here very shortly, we're about to begin our second big climb of the day, Moose Mountain. It's a wooded summit. In fact, there's two peaks. There's a south peak and a north peak, and both are wooded. All right, not a bad climb. Not a bad climb at all. We are at the summit of the south peak of Moose Mountain, and whoever said that this was a wooded summit is only partially correct. There's a view there. Love that bird song. Everyone, this is our first view of New Hampshire. All right, let's keep going. We're gonna walk along this ridge now until we get to the North Peak, and then we'll start to descend the other side. And this is the North Peak of Moose Mountain. This one is definitely wooded. Pleasant ridge walk. Let's keep going. That's a nice view. We are near Holt's Ledge. This isn't actually Holt's Ledge, but it is a nice view nonetheless. Look at that, boy. Should be another viewpoint, one ahead. Look at that. This is actually not even Lambert's Ledge. I can see it over there. We'll make our way. Boy, that's a beautiful shot. Look at that view. So for safety, it would appear that the ledge is fenced off. It's a beautiful view. Gorgeous. Well, everybody, I am making terrific time. It is 1 p.m. and I have completed 15 and a half miles, and we are only a half mile away from our primary goal, which was the Trapper John shelter. That being said, I can't stop hiking at, between 1 and 1:30 in the afternoon. And the weather is very good. This wind is kind of a blessing because it's definitely keeping the bugs at bay. There have been no bugs at all today. The temperature's low. Right now it's about 51 degrees, and it's a very comfortable day. The trail is really not that bad. There's some steep parts that I found on a couple of the ascents and descents, but they're not bad at all. The roots are minimal, rocks are too. So all that being said, I'm pushing on. We've got about a little over 7 miles left, 7.2 I believe, to the Smarts Mountain summit, where there's a fire tower there, and there's the Smarts Mountain shelter, which is my stretch goal. So we're gonna head there. right, everybody, we are beginning our climb up Lambert's Ridge, which is going to take us to Smarts Mountain. We're gonna climb for about the next 3.9 miles. We'll start gradual at first and then ramp up the elevation as we get closer to Smarts Mountain. Right off the bat, you can tell immediately change in the trail profile. Lots of boulders, lots of roots. This is a lookout from some ledges on Lambert Ridge. Nice views. This is the last lookout from Lambert's Ridge. Some more impressive views. Of particular note is Smart Mountain. 2 miles away. That's where we're headed. Make out the fire tower on top of the mountain. So, Smarts Mountain is kind of straight up. This has been no joke of a climb. We've even got rebar. Which works quite nice. Alright, everybody, we are at the summit of Smarts Mountain. We're gonna go see if there's room in the cabin. I saw the tent sites. There were tent sites that were open, which is good. Hopefully there's room in the cabin. There's the fire tower. We're gonna check that out in a bit. First I wanna see if there's room in the cabin. Well, everybody, I am in the Smarts Mountain shelter tonight. There was room for just me. There's a group of other thru-hikers in there. They made room for me. So I'm out of the weather. That's the good news. The bad news is while I was in there getting set up, it did rain. And so the views from the fire watch tower are fogged out. I didn't even climb all the way up the watchtower. I climbed halfway up and I could already tell everything was fogged out. So no views to be had right now. I will try to capture some views in the morning before I take off out of here. But all in all, it was a good day. So from Hanover, New Hampshire to Smarts Mountain ended up being a 22.8 mile day. So this will put me in good position for tomorrow, where I will go to the Hiker's Welcome Hostel. Not for a Nero, just for a rest. It's right off the trail, and that will put me in position to go up and over Mount Moosilauke. So definitely looking forward to it. I appreciate everybody's ongoing support. New Hampshire is kind of what I thought it would be on the first day. Good terrain, steep terrain, and now we got some cold weather. So it's definitely what I thought it would be, and I look forward to more tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. I'm Brix.